To millions of viewers, the man known as Sleeperdude is more than just a mechanic with a camera. Josh Dillon is a storyteller of steel and rust, a craftsman who finds beauty in what others might call junk. His YouTube channel, now a destination for hundreds of thousands of subscribers, is built on one simple but powerful idea: bringing forgotten vehicles back to life. The journey, however, did not begin on the internet. It began in Tennessee inside a pole barn filled with dust, tools, and rows of tired machines waiting for a second chance. Behind the name Sleeperdude stands Josh Dillon, a 38-year-old American whose life story blends hard work, risk, family, and faith. His rise from a local auto body technician to an online figure known around the world is a testament to how passion, when shared openly, can transform not only a career but an entire way of life. Josh Dillon grew up with a love for cars that ran deeper than a hobby. Long before anyone called him Sleeperdude, he was known simply as a craftsman, someone who could take a dented, broken frame and make it whole again. He spent 2 decades of his life as an auto body technician, building a career that was stable, respectable, and highly skilled. For 20 years, he worked with precision, earning a living that allowed him to support his family. On average, someone in his line of work in Tennessee could expect to make around $46,000 to $52,000 a year, with the very top professionals crossing over $78,000. Josh had built himself into one of those top earners with an annual income that reached into 6 figures. It was a secure life, but not necessarily the life that set his heart on fire. The real spark came not in the repair shop, but in the barn, where his passion projects lived. Cars that others abandoned became his challenges. Machines left for dead became puzzles he was determined to solve. This foundation, years of craftsmanship and a love for restoration, would later become the soul of his YouTube channel. The decision to leave behind that stable 20-year career was not small. Josh himself described it as life throwing him a curveball. To walk away from a 6-figure salary and step into the unpredictable world of YouTube was a leap of faith, one that many would hesitate to take. But by then, the channel he had quietly nurtured for years had begun to show promise. The Sleeperdude channel was created back in 2008. For a long time, it was simply a passion project, something he did alongside his day job. Those early videos were modest, sometimes just short clips of test drives or first starts, but they reflected authenticity, the kind that cannot be faked. For over a decade, Josh built his presence slowly, with little fanfare, until the moment came when consistency met opportunity. When he finally announced, "I quit my $130,000 job to do YouTube full-time," it was not just a dramatic headline. It was the result of 15 years of persistence. His story was not one of overnight success, but of patience, faith, and trust in the process. The real magic of Sleeperdude lies in the type of content he creates. His most popular videos are not about flashy sports cars or brand new technology. Instead, they focus on vehicles that most people would walk past in a field or garage without a second glance. Josh and his family give these neglected machines a complete makeover, showing that you don't need tons of money to revive a car. Each restoration becomes a lesson in patience, skill, and resourcefulness. Josh does not handle his garage alone. His wife, Natoshia Dillon, has been a partner since October 22, 2005, actively collaborating on videos and restorations. Together, they are raising 3 children, Wawa, Ralphie, and Squeezy. Wawa, around 16, shares the family's love for cars. Ralphie, at 13, is already making a name for himself, rescuing and restoring his own trucks, including a 1991 Bricknose F-150 XL short bed Lariat recovered from a junkyard infested with rats. Their youngest, Squeezy, 11, occasionally helps her father in the garage. To maintain privacy, all children are referred to by nicknames online. The channel features many remarkable restorations. In 2022, the family restored a 1964 Dodge Dart station wagon that had been sitting in a driveway for over 25 years, bought for just $500. Another project involved a 31-year-old RV purchased for $1,250, which Josh restored and then used for a family vacation. These examples highlight not just skill, but the family's teamwork and vision in reviving forgotten vehicles. A key reason for Sleeperdude's success is that it is not a one-man show. Their presence adds warmth and relatability, reminding viewers that the channel is about people, relationships, and shared experiences. These stories of revival resonate with people across backgrounds, many of whom are not car enthusiasts at all. What they connect with is the sense of hope, renewal, and possibility that comes from turning something discarded into something alive again. By the time Sleeperdude became a household name among automotive fans, the channel had grown far beyond YouTube ads. It evolved into a full-scale business. The official website sells a wide range of merchandise, from affordable stickers and t-shirts to hoodies and autographed posters. Sponsorships with companies such as Raycon earbuds, Athletic Greens, and Kamikoto knives further highlight the audience's engagement. YouTube ad revenue, combined with merchandise and sponsorships, allows the family to sustain and expand the channel with an estimated net worth of around $1 million. By 2025, Sleeperdude had become more professional and ambitious than ever. He invested in larger equipment, including a towing truck and a 24-foot car trailer, signaling a move toward bigger projects and longer journeys. Recent videos showcase significant builds, such as the twin-turbo Big Block Fairmont, alongside road trips that span the American West and visits to national parks. These adventures show the family exploring, learning, and creating memories while continuing to stay rooted in the type of projects that first drew viewers in. Josh has also expanded into additional channels. Sleeperdude 2 offers casual, behind-the-scenes content, while Sleeperdude Armed explores the family's interest in firearms and military history. These channels allow him to branch out without distracting from the main automotive focus that built his brand. Despite the growth, the Dillon family remains firmly planted in Riceville, Tennessee. The P.O. Box address listed on their channel serves as a reminder that this global success story still comes from a small town with local roots. At its core, the success of Sleeperdude is about more than cars. It is about storytelling. Each video presents a journey. An old machine, forgotten by time, is brought back to life by patience, skill, and persistence. The excitement builds as the key turns, and viewers share in the relief and triumph when the engine finally runs again. Josh Dillon's gift lies in presenting these stories with sincerity. He does not need to overcomplicate the content or rely on gimmicks. His genuine passion, paired with the support of his family, creates something far more powerful: trust. That trust has translated into a loyal audience, financial success, and a thriving business. But more importantly, it has given viewers a reason to believe in revival and resilience, whether in cars, in dreams, or in life itself. From the quiet of a Tennessee pole barn to a global audience, Josh Dillon's journey is remarkable. He began as an auto body technician, a man with steady hands and steady work. Over years of persistence, he transformed that skill into Sleeperdude, a brand built on authenticity and the simple but powerful act of resurrection. Today, his videos inspire millions, not because of celebrity polish, but because of the opposite. They show a family working together, reviving forgotten cars, and finding joy in the process. They remind people that even when something seems too far gone, with enough effort and faith, it can come back to life. As Sleeperdude moves into the future with bigger projects, expanded channels, and a growing community, one thing remains clear. The heart of the story is still the same. It is about Josh Dillon, his family, and the timeless thrill of turning the key on a machine that everyone else had given up on. And that is why, one rusted car at a time, Sleeperdude continues to captivate the world.